You can see the bright light. Kitty cats are sleeping. Well, Tater's sleeping. Peach is just hanging out, checking out. But if you look outside, there is white stuff on the ground. Oh, sorry, did we wake you, Tater? Okay, you snuggle back in there. I started taking all my fall. I know you heard me. My fall and Halloween down, so my cupboards are like a little bit on the bare side. But I think I have enough of the green McCoy bowls, so I'm gonna start like doing some prep for Christmas decor. I know some people already did it, but I'm gonna do a little bit of prep and move my green bowls in here. So take everything out and then put my green McCoy bowls in there and see what it looks like. That would be my Papa Green for my Christmas decor. So as you see, I have a few in there. And then I also have a few of them in this cupboard. And there's just something about adding like a whole grouping of something into a collection that just makes it quite a statement piece. So I'm going to start off doing that first before doing any of my Christmas, just kind of moving my stuff around. I know, bowl full of butter pats. Yep, that's me. So Chris is out in the workshop. It's a Sunday, snowy afternoon. We never got, well, so our one of my plans was to take care of all my terracotta pots, but it's been so nice. The fall has been so nice. So it's been so hard to take and empty out our patio that we just got towards the end of the summer. Next weekend is supposed to be better, the week after filming this. So we will definitely have to bring everything in now that the snow has teased us and said, hey, I'm coming. You better get your stuff taken care of. But yes, I want to do some prep of clearing out. I have a couple ideas. I love to change my decor every year, y'all. I change my decor in my house often enough, but I love to change my holiday decor also. So I want to clear this out and I want to see what it looks like having all my McCoy green bowls in there. And by the end of the video, if I end up adding a little bit of Christmas, it's all good. I have lots of spaces to share with you all to decorate. So one of my favorite things to do, well, shop, decorate, play with my decor. Fortunately, there's never enough hands to carry stuff. That's the biggest thing. Got it, everything taken care of. I'm going to do a little dusting because that's when I dust because I'm constantly changing my decor. So once it all is all empty and I'm changing it around, I can go ahead and dust off the shelves. I probably won't keep orange bowls up here, I don't think, but we will put some on each shelf and see where we go from there. I don't know. I'm just going to play. I don't want all the matching ones on the same shelf. Maybe I have more matching ones than I knew. I do have a lot of this pattern apparently. Well, that's how it's going to be because I guess you think you have something different and then you don't. With what I have planned on the top, I might have to move my antique sign. I have an antique sign up there that I made forever ago that I absolutely love. But it's really, there's a lot of white going on up there. So I'd like to bring in some color, which color wood to match the inside of this. I just recently got this piece at an auction and it's a whole bunch of yummies, but it's a whole bunch of, it's old. The wood has shrunk over time. I could like go and put a couple of nails in it. If I was reselling it, I would, just because somebody may not have the capabilities of doing that. But that's kind of like the wood that I wanted to add in here. And you'll see once I set it, like once I get up there, that antique is going to look, it's going to look too low. We can tweak it. We can take it down. That's not any big deal. I just kind of want to get up there when I'm going to get up there. I'll see this haul where I got this beautiful stack. Now these are old grain scoops, measures. If they would have been used this way. I just happened to score all 4 of them, and I want to bring them in here because right now where I have it on, it's kind of like wood on wood, and you don't really see those either. So it's like trying to pop the wood with the white. So I might switch these two so I have the taller in the corner and the shorter over here. So I'm going to put my permanent decor first, meaning not holiday decor, and then I'll stick my holiday decor in there. Like this one, I might even use a cute little tree, the smaller one. So the smaller one, I might, I could put a cute little tree in there. So it's not so much taller than what this one is. We can work with that, but that's getting that wood, like where this has the wood inside and I have it so white and the wall so white, it's nice to have that pop of wood in here. And then I've got the green for Christmas in there. So then I can start adding like my reds, my lighter colors in to kind of pop that green. I kind of want to blend in like my space here. I'm not taking my breadboards down. That's the love of my life there. We all have our prized possessions. I got a lot of collections, but I want to kind of incorporate the bread into here. So I just recently got some. Now these are unmarked. I don't have bread carved into them into a picture because I think, unfortunately, it'd be too long, too tall in here. Well, maybe you'd see them to incorporate the maybe. Now this one's pretty tall. He's a tall guy, so we'll see. We'll see. I need to start adding some of my whites in there. Maybe. So I want to do like a Santa boot. Like last year I did a lot of bendy knees. So I'll be doing some knee huggers, don't you worry. But I have been collecting paper mache or vintage candy container Santa boots. So I thought that would be perfect with that white. We might have to take him down for a second because I didn't get any of I have some extra breadboards that I wanted to add in here. I still want my personality to come through with the vintage Christmas. So some lighter wood. I might have to switch with my other ones. I gotta see who's big, who will fit in here or not. I should be able to rest it on there. And find another one because this other little one that's perfect, almost perfect. Gotta have I may not get one on that shelf because they all might be too big. That's okay. I can get one on the bottom, but I just think that's too red. That you're not going to see that, so I'm going to steal one from my board and take this one and put it in its place. I have this was my very first one that I found for $5 at the US. Well, it was the 127 sales. So I think actually that is short enough to go in there. So I'm able to have a breadboard in there. And then I'm hoping that this one, which is really light, it's all about fitting it in there, y'all. I may have too many bowls, said no one ever. Oh, right. Who said that? I don't think anybody should ever say that, right? No, don't say that. Well, if I'm gonna put other decor in here, it might be, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. I have this. So I think Chris thought when I bought it at the auction I was going to resell it because it has good turnover value. But I love it. So if I get another one, I'll sell it. But I'm like, that has Christmas colors all over it, Chris. So I don't know. I just thought maybe one of my rubber face Santas. Is it too early to bring Santa? I know we're hosting Thanksgiving, but those people never see my Christmas. They see my Christmas. Oh my gosh, look at him just. His cup is running over. He's side-eyed. I love the side-eyed ones. And I actually like the ones a little bit worse for wear. Like when I pick up the pristine ones, I'm like, well, he'll kind of stick out too much. So I don't know. I'm just playing. I might have covered up my board too much. So I might have to, that's the part of playing. You think, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then you get it all together and you're like, oh, well, we can't see that. But I love the carnation malted milk. Like the red and green is just so amazing on it. So you saw me put this little thing together too. So I thought I could add that in there. Maybe the elf shouldn't have a knife. I don't know. I get an idea and then I tweak it and I tweak it and I tweak it. So it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, my vision. You gotta, just because it's in your head, you have to like, I have to physically see something and then I have to play around with it. Like the thought of all my McCoy balls being in here I thought was wonderful, but they may be overpowered, they may be too big. I'm definitely not getting rid of any because they're really hard to come by. So yeah, let's just keep playing. Totally need a tree. I love the ones with the little red berries. I don't know. I know that Primitive by Kathy makes some reproductions. So, there's that. And then maybe it's like, okay, I just need a little bit more room. Everybody get in there and play nice with each other. And Tater's probably eyeballing me because he likes to jump on the top of this. So these little paper mache ones like here they're hard to find. I definitely will say that. I look like, so that's how I ended up with like plastic ones and stuff. But I love that look. I know I have an order coming when I'm like playing with this for from Whatnot. So, it's probably one of those things. I gotta wait till my Whatnot comes because I'd like to have a couple on each shelves. I don't have all my Christmas unloaded. This is just actually stuff that I've bought since Christmas last year to play with. So I think your decor would stay the same if you didn't shop like here long. So like, oh my gosh, the score on these makes my heart happy. And then he's the one who dug through and separated and then he's like, you are totally going to want to keep that one. And he was right. And maybe I should just like copy it. And I still have some of these left that I keep. Oh, Tater, you okay, Bubba? Did you run into it? I still try to come up with ideas. It's hard because you don't know when you're ever going to score those again. That was just like one of those once in a year, once in a lifetime, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I did go to 2 auctions and find a whole bunch. So I don't know. And then luckily nobody else really had the same vision as I did. So there's that, but I'm pretty happy with it. Hi Tater, are you helping? You helping? See how I keep just moving things in there and like, oh well. And then the perfect filler for the bowls will be red bulbs. I love to do red bulbs. I fill a lot of it with aluminum foil and then so I buy red bulbs, save red bulbs. You've probably heard me say I collect red bulbs because I use them at a lot of places for filler. So then, yeah. Oh, Santa, you're so cute. I'm back over here. I had to walk away for a little bit because I'm like, maybe I have too many bowls. That could be it. My hair's a little crazy because it's windy, but it's drying up the snow that we got, y'all. So no judging here. It's a working day. So I I thought, well, maybe I can use some of my shiny bright boxes. I have 4 that match. And this is just what I bought this year. I haven't been in my stash yet. I haven't been in my other stash yet. So I want to see if I place them just right. Can I get a bowl on top of there without smashing it? Yeah, it's not bad. So it sticks out a little bit. It's a hutch. It's a cabinet, open face cabinet. So that's perfect. I don't know. I'll have to look for another one I'd like. So this one is a little bit smaller. Those have bulbs. I bought them with bulbs in it. This does not have a bulb. Bulbs, ornaments. I just plain and simply might have too many green bowls in this cupboard. You know, just because you think it doesn't mean that's how it should roll, right? I have to have one at least one on each shelf, right? I feel like I do anyway. So it's like that zigzag pattern. Now that seems to be working. That seems to be bringing some lightness in. I was wondering about adding in some of my McCoy mugs, keeping with that green theme, and adding a little bit different texture in there. I don't know, maybe the lighter. These are the Dollar Tree Easter ones, and I think these are candle tops. I only had 3 of this color. I have a ton of brass ones. I like that silver, but you take what you are giving, right? And that, I don't know, just having fun. I think it's coming together. I'm not sure about the ironstone pit. I'm not sure about the ironstone picture on top. I'm walk away, think about it, come back, do a little bit, find something else in the treasure, because I haven't even got my Christmas totes down yet. Oh, that's happening soon. That's happening way before Thanksgiving. So this is what it is so far. And I have to get into my Christmas totes. So actually, I may have more of those shiny bright boxes. I don't know. It'd be nice. I have shiny bright boxes, but I don't know if they're those shiny bright boxes. Now I thought I wanted these trees. I am so overthinking this year. I thought I wanted these, but they don't really cry out to me. I finally got all my Christmas totes down. It was a lot. Oh my gosh, it was a lot. The goal is to do it early, so if I decide to sell anything or create differently on the channel for you. So I have some cream ones, which I think go with that cream. And it's okay to add white in. I will figure out how to add a little bit of white. Maybe he won't stay in here. Maybe white's not the jam of this one. Maybe this one's going to be a little bit on the primitive side, which is perfectly fine because he's actually a little bit tall. So I might just say, sorry, Santa. I have other Santas. Did you see the totes? Yeah, I've got a few other Santas. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that for now. The white might just be out. I really want my breadboards to work. I mean, I could put it in there. That I could. I have enough of those, I believe. Okay, so far, little change a little bit. I'm going to find the tote that has the red ornaments in it and start putting some ornaments in those. Find some standing Santa Claus. I think I want Santa in here. Last year, I think I had my bendy knees, the little pixie knee hugger elves in there. So it's fun to change it up. I don't think you can see this yummy from the general store. When Chris found that, I was like, oh my gosh. She's like, I know you're going to want to keep this one. I'm like, yeah, you're right about that. I mean, we could make, but there's still something about the originals, right, y'all? Except that was a little bit on the tipped side, so he's just gonna have to stay tipped. It's all good. Okay, let me go see what else I can find to add in here. My grain buckets may not work. They may work. I don't know. Maybe one of the green pieces up here. Maybe it's hot. I love the inside being brown, which pops my ironstone pieces. But when it comes to the old wood pieces, it doesn't pop it as much. So when you're adding that dark color, I'm trying to figure out how to get my items to pop a little bit more. I try to do a cheater method, not to waste all my ornaments. I just take some aluminum foil, and I know you could keep it year from year, but at some point you're just a hoarder. Peach did not like the aluminum foil at all. So I'm just going to kind of stick some of it in the bowls, and that way I can fill up them with ornaments. And I am that person. I just pick the red. I just like the red with our white, the white of our house. So see that way. This was thrifted, so it still has the hangers. But if I just kind of put them. See, now that's all coming together. It just needed some red. Needed more red, and it needed that shiny. Not sure I can do this one-handed or not. Not very well. The helping on my other one. See, and I don't really need a fourth one back there because you just kind of see the tops of them. So here's one of the Santas. He's so cute. So seeing if I can. If this is not a minimalist Christmas decor, y'all. I'm going to try to fit as much of those totes out in here as I possibly can. Oh, I'm loving on that. I love that I'm still trying to make sure that I see to my yummy breadboard. Though people that come visit may not know what it is, but it does not matter. I like it. I got a smaller little guy because I think the other shelves are a little bit smaller. Like I said, I don't know if that piece is going to work just because I want it. It's a trial and error kind of thing. Okay. I think I'm liking on that. 2 stack there. Just no. I'll have to. I'm thinking here. Oh, you definitely are in there. Because I'm liking that shelf. Now I just have to. You think you have to use what you have. So you may not have. Like I collect all year long. Finding the McCoy green bowls are hard. They're usually quite pricey. A lot of them that I have actually are. I don't think that one's showing it, but they are cracked, and so then they're cheaper. But I don't care because I'm just using them in my decor. My goal is trying to find some of the different pattern ones, and then I didn't even know when I ran across these that these were the McCoys. So just trying to add it all, kind of like have the primitive vibe going on in this cupboard. So I'm wondering if I can do like a little stack. I mean, it's got that same, it's still shiny bright. It's still got I don't know if he's faded over the time or not. Could be. I got to see if he's short enough to go, and if he stands. Some of them don't necessarily stand, y'all. They were made to stand, but sometimes they've lost their ability over time. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind that. I feel like that needs to be higher. Something. Nope, too high. Too high, too high. Too skinny. I don't mind playing. That's why it takes me forever to get my decor done, and I love every moment of it, so I'm never in a rush. I actually just found this box. This is the same one, except I must have put something in it last year. It still has the aluminum foil. Maybe I won't use that big old one. Then I could stack it. I could take the aluminum foil out, maybe. Maybe go find some type of a piece of wood so that I don't complete. Well, it's there. It's already kind of damaged, unfortunately. I didn't do it. It just is what it was. That's not bad. You know what my color theme is? Yeah, I probably have a couple totes of old bulbs. And some of them are new. Some of them were the Walmart glass ones. I just look for the glass if I can find them. I do have some of the old shiny brights, but I stick with the red theme. It just is easier for me and narrows it down. Okay, we'll see how many of the bulbs it takes to fill this up so that you can see it and hopefully not see the tinfoil. But hopefully not see the tinfoil. I like I think the glass bulbs glisten a little bit more, whether I'm wrong about that or not. But I like that how it glistens, reflects the light, I guess you would say. It just gives that effect. I like that. Whew, good catch. Good catch. I don't know if I should stick something in there. Maybe I should. You know, when it comes to glass ones, there's not like you can't pour them. The newer ones are definitely more forgiving than the vintage ones, but still, I don't want to chance it. And I try to point the hangers down, but if they don't, they do their own thing, they do their own thing. Nothing like a bowl of ornaments to kind of fill in the space. I'm going to go ahead and use another one of the prices. Cover up Santa a little bit. Maybe I might use this and then rise up one of the trees a little bit so you can see it. And then have one lower. Maybe just one. You don't have any up there. My goal was to have those. That was my goal. This one is the paper mache too, but I was looking for that white to be able to pop in this cabinet. Found some more. That one's a totally they're hard because they're kind of all different. That's 2 in a row. I like them to right. That's too much in a row. I don't know if I like it in the cup though. Maybe the cup's gonna say nope, you're not part of it. Like half of me wants to take that string off. I'm not sure what I need the string for or not. I don't know. Okay, maybe bring the box back for some height. Put a couple of the trees on the little pantry box. Bring those in. Now I have the height. They were too matching. The level was too at the same level. I have too much brown on top. So I'm going to take that stack and set it down. The stack. That's not an easy stack to find. But I thought I could probably put a tree on that. You know, when you find a matching set of 4. Wow. Oop, oop, come back. See, I could just do that. I could have the whole stack. And because a chair sits in front of here, oh, that's a good, I like that. Yeah, so the stack, my yummies. It's funny how you get going and you change. Do y'all do that? You're like, well, no, yeah. I really wanted to add my prims because I'm not going to take my breadboards down. I'm going to add, you know, to make it look Christmassy, in. I'm liking that. I don't think it's too cluttered. I don't know. I really don't think it needs much more. I probably will find something. That poor box is yeah, he's a little squatty. Yeah, I got from Santa's. I can just store the lid, put something in the bottom of this, have a Santa coming out of it. It's an old one. I love that it has that underneath. Oh my gosh, they reused everything back in the day. So, okay, I don't know if this will fit. Oh, the things we do for our decor. I think I'm going to put those in here. Take my stack of tallow berries, which is yummy, and then see if that helps. All right, hi. I love him. Oh, I just love it. You either think they're creepy or you think they're cute as a button. Some are very creepy from that one auction that, oh, they were very, very, very much creepy, but oh, he's like, hi. Is it a Rushton? I don't know, y'all. I don't care. They're plastic face Santas, and I love them. I'm gonna flip that over so that we can see him a little bit more. I think he's funny. You can tell that over time, maybe somebody washed him. He got wet. He bled a little bit. It's all good. It's all good. So yeah, and this one's a little damp. These are old, you know, so I can figure out something to go behind it. I do feel like something needs to be behind him, I think, for right now. Keeping with the wood, this is an old store display that they were selling these dust covers. One must have popped off. I know I have it somewhere. But last year I had it above, I put mini Santa mugs on it. I had it above my kitchen sink, like on the shelf with my some of my marshmallow tins, but I don't think you could appreciate it as much. I do wish it sat more like that, but it is stairs, and you know, so I could do this so you see it a little bit more. This, I don't know. I always want you to see it more than you actually do see it. And it's too long once you fold it out to put it on one of the shelves. I've tried. As you see, it's pretty long. So I can stick something over there, but I can put the mini Santa mugs on there because I don't have any Santa mugs yet. And I don't usually pass Santa mugs up if I can help it. Now this lot was a whatnot purchase, and she was selling them one by one, and I'm so sorry for anybody that was on. And then she ended up adding a few extra that were, where are they? There were some that were broken, like cracked and broken. So they're a little bit newer. I think like Pottery Barn came out with versions of them, and she was so kind to send them to me. That was very nice of her. But they are like the perfect little guys to stick on here. I might put a few They're so cute. A few on the shelves too. That'll bring a little bit of pop of white in. When you're doing your decorations, you're like, I got this done. And then you go work on another space. And then next thing you know, you're switching, trading. And so y'all want to watch the final reveal when I do the whole house tour closer. Usually I try to do that Christmas Eve, if depending on what day it lands on one of the channels. That way you have something to enjoy. Or Christmas Day. Well, Christmas Day it's probably too late, but somewhere closer to that time is when I will do the whole house tour. But for right now, I just show you individual spaces because it takes me a long time just to do individual spaces. But I love it. So I have this. This is I resell these. They're like candle holders. So I sell 1803 candles only in my booth because it's a district wide. You can't sell them online. But I think that should fit in there. Make it a little bit stronger, hold that up a little bit. Now the bulb's probably going to be a little bit on the tight side. There we go. Now we're not scrunching in there. Oh, he may not fit in there. That's okay. Maybe. I want to make him work. I had to move him out. He kind of tips to the side, so he was behind there. Let's see if I can talk nicely to him. It's all about balance. I had an idea. We're gonna slide this over. Got to be careful because it's old and it will give out. You saw me do this on the channel. Whether I keep the shiny bow on there or not, but for right now I'm going to, because I kind of do. That's like my jam, the candy cane peppermint striping. I love it on there, whether it goes with this, but the white of this will now go with the white of that. So it kind of does all kind of flow. And I think I'm going to pop these up just a little bit, move him over, and I'm going to see if I can bring back in one of my ironstone pictures with the bread knives. It's like so hard. You want to incorporate all your yummies. Like, I don't want to get rid of any of my yummies. I want to be able to, especially since I just got those. I don't want anything too much taller. Maybe you go taller, even taller, because they're too much of the same height to this. So it's almost like they need to be taller than this. I'm pretty sure I have something. I got so much. I do. And I'm not sad to admit it at all. Okay, take the paper mache down. I want to see where this is going to land. I got a few inches there. Few inches. That's going to need some paper in it. Or I guess it's aluminum foil. You know what? You knew what I meant, right? I almost need floral foam to stick in there. It might be an option. Get the paper mache boots back up there because this is my theme, was the boots. Well, boots are made for walking. Oh, I will not sing for you. Not a skill. I always say they never asked me to join the church choir, so rude. I think I sound beautiful in my car. Don't we all? I think I'm liking on that. I wonder if I have a matching, I might have a big Santa mug like that. Maybe. I'm a matchy if you haven't noticed that on the channel. I'm definitely, Granimals would have been my friend. He may not be an exact match, but he does have that holly. He's got blue eyes. So he's similar, but got the little red nose. So unless I dig around and I find, the one that matches more. Right now, he's got that same shape. Thank you for hanging with me where I'm, like in my head going like what my thought process is, why I put what I put there, trying to make it all blend between primitives and vintage Christmas and with the treasures that I thrift and I buy. And as you know, on the channels, I definitely buy a lot. A lot, y'all. And I do try to pick up Christmas as much as I possibly can, not only to decorate my home with, but I love to create for you all. Not all of you have the opportunity to go out and find it, so it is nice to be able to add it into a vignette, a Dollarama assembly, and then give you the opportunity to bid on them on eBay. So that's why I would I'm trying to get done a little bit early with my decor, but I will just do video by video up until Christmas, and then some between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I will do a final home tour, and you can see how much I have changed it out to fill other spaces. So thanks for watching today's video. Let me know down in the comments, are you already started? Are you already done? Are you thinking about it? Because I know a lot of people don't go until after Thanksgiving. I have a little bit of Thanksgiving decor of Thanksgiving out there that I find. So that is my next goal between Valentine's and Thanksgiving. Now I'm going to start looking for that so then I can do decor for you all. So we'll see how that goes. So thanks for watching. We will see you next time, and you can see what I'm up to. Bye.